Remember that old rotten picnic table from my last video? Well, I'm trying to send some smoke signals to Mother Nature to tell her that we're not ready for this snow. It's way too early. However, it does make me grateful that I do have a cab for my KUBOTA BX. And that's what this video is going to be about. So if you want to learn more, stick around. Well, it's that time of year again, and you're probably thinking about, is this the year that you're going to spend the big money and get a cab, or are you just going to freeze your butt off again? Well, I highly encourage you to spend the money and get a cab and be comfortable plowing snow. It is worth every dime. When you live in an environment like this one, that expense just slowly fades away, okay? It actually quickly fades away. Well, especially this past winter when we had all kinds of snow to plow. I put 50 hours on this machine in the month of February alone. 50 hours plowing snow in 1 month. I probably put a total of 70 hours plowing snow throughout the winter. But February, we had a record breaker. It wasn't that fun. Well, this past spring, I went over to Olson Power Equipment. That's my dealership. And they had 2 cabs. All right. Actually, one of the cabs, I brought my tractor with me, so we could have 2 cabs there. But so we had the Premium Deluxe model. That's what this one is. And they had their Advantage Series cab there as well. And I was there to do a video and promote that Advantage Series cab. And you know what? This video is going to be kind of a relaunch of that old video. So without any further ado, let's get to it.
Hey there everybody, I am at Olson Power Equipment today. It is in North Branch, Minnesota, and I brought my tractor with me because it has the premium cab on it. But this one next to it does not have the premium cab. It has what is called the standard cab, or what is also known as the Curtis Advantage Series cab. Both of these cabs will keep you warm. In fact, there are options for both of these cabs to put air conditioning on, so that is also an option. But one has more features than the other one does. So I'm going to show you some of the differences because there's also price differences. So if you're considering, premium deluxe model cab, that's an option for you. If you want something that doesn't have all the bells and whistles but still keeps you warm, still keeps you smiling in the wintertime, and maybe in the summertime if you want that air conditioning, that might be a great option for you as well. So I'm having a lot of fun here at Olson Power Equipment, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about these cabs. All right, my cab, which is the premium cab, has been awesome this winter. I have enjoyed every minute of plowing snow in the comfort of a warm cab. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about it. It's got a side window that opens both directions. It is fantastic for talking to people who want to come up and say, "Thank you for plowing my driveway," or hand you cookies or brownies. It is just the perfect access window for that. So as you can see, the heater of this cab spans all the way from left to right and has a total of 4 vents, one up here, one down here on each side, and you can turn and spin those, so you might want to defrost your windshield in the wintertime, and you can stay nice and warm by turning these any direction you want. Another difference is this cab has a window that will open because, as you know, the 80 series has levers on the loader which allow you to remove it right from your operator's area. Another difference is because I have the BX23S, I have a backhoe. I just don't have the backhoe attached. But this back panel will actually come off of the tractor, and it's real super easy. It's just, you flip this lever on this side, there's another one over there, you flip them open, and that thing comes off, piece of cake. And it'll allow me to rotate this seat all the way around 180 degrees so I can operate the backhoe. Now, because it's the backhoe model, the roof pops up, and you can just leave the roof popped up in the summertime if it's too hot for you and let a little more air ventilation in. But because it's the Backhoe model, it has that feature where the roof pops up and the back panel comes off. However, the BX 2380 and the 1880 have a similar cab to this. The only difference is the back panel doesn't come off and the roof doesn't pop off. Otherwise, it's the same thing. This cab here also has a window that will pop open. The windshield wiper motor is up here. It also has some auxiliary places for other things. Here I have some rear lights that are installed as an option and some front lights as an option. The front wiper is an option for this cab, and the rear wiper, which I don't have installed yet, but as you can see, this is where it would go. I want to show you how easy it is to actually remove the rear panel. First, you pop open the roof, piece of cake. Second, you go back here, you flip up that little lever, and there's one on this side, you flip that lever. Now, we go back here to the back of the tractor, and we pull it off just like that. It's a piece of cake. Now, as we go around this cab, I also want you to keep in mind that the hinges are typically known as what's called Jeep hinges. And because it's on Jeep hinges, it makes the door really, really easy to lift out of place and move. So now we're inside the Curtis Advantage series. This is the standard cab, but it has a lot of similar features. As you can see, the front windshield pops open to offer you some ventilations, just as the premium cab version does. But what's missing is you can't access the loader, but that's okay, because you really don't need to. You're gonna probably need to get off your tractor and do it that way. But it does give you the window so you can still see what's going on down there. The heater is over here. There's a 20,000 BTU heater that is going to put out plenty of heat for you. It's going to circulate throughout the entire cab area. It has 3 different vents on it that you can turn and move from side to side, and it will still keep you plenty warm. Looking at the door, you can see it's got a really large window. The one difference is it doesn't open. So the window doesn't open, but it doesn't really need to. The door opens easy enough. And you open the door and you get into that nice, warm, toasty cab. So if you're looking to add a little ventilation to the Curtis Advantage cab, you can also take this back windshield off. It actually has 2 functions. I'll show you how they work. First, you can come in here and you can just have the window open just like that. Or there's some levers inside these hinges that will allow you to take that window right off and get it out of the way. Just like that. Now you pretty much have an open cab area with a lot of ventilation, and yet you're still protected from the sun. And it's just as easy, if not easier, to remove the doors from this Advantage series. You open the door, you pull it up, and you're done. So now if you're thinking about a cab for your tractor and you want to stay nice and toasty warm in the winter time, because winters are the worst, because they're not that much fun. Or if you're actually thinking about air conditioning, because both of these cabs offer an air conditioning unit. You've got 2 options to choose from. You've got the Premium Deluxe model, which is a little spendier, or you've got more of an economical version with the Curtis Advantage series. So look into each of them, see what's right for you. You make the decision. Either way, you're going to stay warm in the wintertime.
Well, there you have it, guys. If you hadn't seen that video before, hopefully that'll answer a few questions that you might have about the 2 different cab options from Curtis. This cab, the Premium Deluxe model, you can finance through your dealer. I know that because I financed this one through my dealer. As far as the Advantage Series goes, I'm not really 100% certain. Talk to your dealer. It's probably going to vary from wherever you're at in the country. Like I said, that expense slowly and quickly disappears, especially when you're getting that 20 below wind chill and you got a foot of snow on the ground. Trust me, you want a cab. Don't be in the open elements. Don't do that to yourself anymore. And the other thing, I can work in the rain, plus on the hot days I'm in the shade. So getting a cab isn't just for the winter time, it's for the summer and those wet days as well. Well, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We're having a lot of fun here and the channel's growing. So until next time, guys, keep on tractoring and God bless.